Amaterasu, Flame Wrapping Fire. Let's start with one of Sasuke Uchiha's defensive moves, when he combines his Susanoo with the black flames of Amaterasu. This technique is called Flame Wrapping Fire, and Sasuke used it several times in big battles, most memorably during his fight with the Raikage. Basically, it's a perfect mix of Sasuke's two Mangekyo Sharingan powers. He summons Susanoo, and then covers its rib-like armor with the black flames of Amaterasu, creating a burning shield that protects him completely. Yeah, like two-factor authentication. It means that this technique works both as defense and counterattack. Anyone trying to hit Sasuke up close has to think twice, because if they touch those flames, Amaterasu will stick to them and keep burning endlessly. We saw this when the Raikage, one of the fastest and strongest ninjas alive, had to stop and think carefully before attacking. Even with his insane speed and power, he hesitated. In the end, he still chose to attack and lost an arm because of that decision. Well, if a fire-style move can take a Kage's arm, that's pretty insane, actually. Now everyone, I just wanted to take a moment to give a huge shout out to all of you, my incredible supporters. Your love and encouragement means so much to me. Every like, comment, and share inspires me to keep creating and improving my content. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. Let's continue to grow together and make amazing memories. You all rock. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much. Blaze Release, Susanoo Kagutsuchi. Next, we have a technique where Sasuke takes Amaterasu to a whole new level. Blaze Release, Susanoo Kagutsuchi. If Amaterasu is the black flame that never goes out, then Kagutsuchi is the power to control and shape that flame however Sasuke wants. Sasuke combines this with his Susanoo by creating a huge ball of black fire in Susanoo's right hand. From that ball, he can form different weapons for attack. This is where things get really scary. Sasuke can create a massive sword made of black fire for his Susanoo to swing. We've seen this sword pierce through shields that normally block almost any attack. And even if the target survives the hit, the black flames of Amaterasu keep burning until nothing is left. We also have Blaze Release, Yasaka Magatama. This is one of Sasuke's most powerful long-range attacks. In this technique, Sasuke uses the black fireball in Susanoo's third hand to create giant Magatama-shaped projectiles made completely from Amaterasu flames. He can fire them one after another at incredible speed. The Magatama shape comes from a traditional Japanese symbol, curved kama-shaped jewels that represent spiritual power, but in Sasuke's hands, they're pure destruction. Each Magatama is made of black flames that spin through the air like a massive shuriken, flying straight toward the enemy. They're so huge, they can cover an entire area, and when Sasuke launches many at once, it looks like the sky itself is filled with black fire. Yasaka Magatama has double impact. First, the explosion from the impact is insanely strong, enough to blow enemies away on contact. Then, the Amaterasu flames begin burning non-stop, destroying everything they touch. Sasuke uses this technique as a full-force ranged attack, overwhelming his opponents with non-stop firepower. On top of that, Sasuke can form black flame arrows for Susanoo's bow, letting him strike with crazy power and perfect accuracy from far away. You see how flexible it is. Sasuke can switch between weapon types instantly, from close combat to long range, from single strikes to huge area attacks. And that unpredictability gives him a massive advantage. It's the ultimate weapon, both defensive and offensive, and only Sasuke, with his Mangekyo Sharingan and perfect control, can use it like this. Scorch Release, Halo, Hurricane Jet, Black Arrow, Style, 0. Now we move on to a completely different kind of technique, a perfect combo between two of the strongest ninjas of their generation. This is Scorch Release, Halo Hurricane Jet Black Arrow Style 0, a team attack created by Naruto and Sasuke, where their powers join together to make something far beyond what either of them could do alone. This move happens when Naruto's Rasen Shuriken collides with Sasuke's Kagutsuchi Black Flame Arrow from Susanoo in mid-air. When these two opposite chakra types meet, wind and black fire, they merge into a giant spinning wheel of flames, swirling like a massive fiery vortex. There are actually two versions of this technique. We also have the smaller version uses a regular Rasen Shuriken with black flames controlled by Kagutsuchi. The destructive power of this attack comes from how it blends the cutting damage of Rasen Shuriken with the everlasting burn of Amaterasu. When it hits, the target isn't just blasted away by raw force, they're completely engulfed in black flames that never go out. This move is built to end fights. Indra's Arrow. This is the absolute peak of Sasuke Uchiha's offensive power. Indra's Arrow, the strongest attack he ever used in the entire series. This is the result of Sasuke gathering every bit of power he has into one ultimate strike. To create Indra's Arrow, Sasuke first absorbed chakra from all 9-tailed beasts, then poured all that energy into his complete body Susanoo. At that moment, his Susanoo became a massive vessel filled with unbelievable power. From it, Sasuke formed a giant bow and a single arrow charged with lightning release chakra. The arrow was enormous, glowing like a huge blue spear surrounded by lightning. When Sasuke drew that bow, he looked like a god of war ready to deliver judgment. The name Indra's Arrow comes from Indra, the Hindu god of thunder and war, who was said to shoot lightning arrows from a rainbow bow. Sasuke recreated that legend in his own way, turning it into a real weapon of destruction. The power of Indra's Arrow was so great that it matched Naruto's 6 paths, Ultra Big Ball Rasen Shuriken, even though lightning is normally weaker than wind. This move was made to end everything. When Sasuke fires it, the arrow cuts through the sky like a beam of pure energy, carrying power strong enough to reshape the entire battlefield. It's not a test shot or a warning. It's Sasuke's final statement of absolute power. Only he, with his full-body Susanoo and the chakra of all 9-tailed beasts, could ever create something this overwhelming. Kamui Shuriken. Now let's talk about a completely different kind of Susanoo, Kakashi Hatok's version, with his unique technique called Kamui Shuriken. This is one of the most special moves in the entire series, because it combines the power of Susanoo with the space-time ability of Kamui, creating a weapon that's basically impossible to block. When Kakashi activates his complete body Susanoo, he can form giant shuriken that look just like Obito Uchiha's Mangekyo Sharingan. That's not a coincidence. These eyes originally belonged to Obito, and they carry the power of Kamui. Each shuriken is filled with space-time energy, meaning they're far more than just physical weapons. They are spinning gateways to another dimension flying straight at you. What makes the Kamui Shuriken so dangerous is its double effect. First, they spin at insane speed and cut through targets with massive physical force, just like any other Susanoo weapon. But the moment they touch something, Kamui activates, instantly warping whatever they hit into another dimension. There's no time to dodge, no way to recover. You get sliced and erased in the same instant. Against Kamui Shuriken, normal defense is completely useless because you can't block something that sends you to another dimension the moment it touches you. Majestic Attire, Susanoo. Next, we have one of the most epic techniques in all of Naruto, Majestic Attire, Susanoo. This move combines two of the biggest powers a ninja can have, as the user wraps Susanoo around Kurama like a giant suit of armor. Imagine a Kurama hundreds of meters tall, armored with Susanoo, with huge sword-wielding arms and full-body protection. Looking so cool, I have to say. What's special is that Susanoo doesn't just boost Kurama's defense, it also protects its chakra from being suppressed, a weakness most Biju face against special techniques. The attack power of Majestic Attire comes from combining Susanoo's weapons with Kurama's raw strength. This is a finishing move made for the largest scale battles, where only the combination of two ultimate powers can guarantee victory. Hurricane Thunderclap, Majestic Attire Sword Stroke. This is Kurama, wrapped in Susanoo armor, swinging a glowing sword charged with pure chakra energy. In terms of attack, this is a continuous combo that mixes crushing physical force with powerful sword slashes. Naruto and Sasuke don't just strike once, they unleash a rapid series of attacks, using Kurama's strength and speed to overwhelm the opponent, finishing with a decisive slash from Susanoo's sword. The power behind this move is enough to destroy a forest in seconds. Evil Disturbance Waltz. Evil Disturbance Waltz is one of Madara Uchiha's deadliest long-range attacks. It combines the power of his Susanoo with perfect weapon control, showing his brutal yet calculated fighting style. He used this technique in his legendary battle against Hashirama Senju. The move works by Madara, throwing Susanoo's giant chakra sword across the battlefield. The sword spins like a massive shuriken as it flies. This spinning motion, combined with its piercing power, makes it incredibly destructive. The sword cuts from multiple angles at once, making it almost impossible to block. During his fight with Hashirama, Madara took this technique to another level. He wrapped Susanoo around Kurama and used the evil Disturbance Waltz to slice through a tailed beast ball mid-air, then launched at Hashirama with the momentum from the explosion. The scale of this attack is insane. We're talking about a sword tens of meters long thrown at extremely high speed. While it's a single target attack, it can break through multiple defenses along its path, destroying anything in the way. Evil Disturbance Waltz is designed to break stalemates, especially when opponents try to keep their distance or attack from afar. No, against Madara, nowhere is safe, no matter the distance. Susanoo Chidori. Susanoo Chidori is one of Sasuke Uchiha's strongest techniques, combining his signature ninjutsu with the full power of complete body Susanoo. This is when Sasuke takes his classic assassination move and turns it into a large-scale weapon of destruction. The technique works by merging two sources of chakra. Sasuke uses chakra to form Susanoo, and he also channels a massive amount of lightning chakra into Susanoo's left hand to create a gigantic Chidori. It still looks like the original Chidori, with its intense lightning sparks, but now it's as big as a building and thousands of times more powerful. The damage scale of Susanoo Chidori is insane. Unlike a normal Chidori, which only pierces a single target, this version can destroy an entire area with one strike. The electric energy can paralyze anyone it touches lightly, and a direct hit is instantly fatal. This technique is designed to break through any defense, even the thickest chakra barriers, because the combination of Chidori's piercing power and Susanoo's massive momentum makes it unstoppable. Susanoo Crush. Susanoo Crush is a simple but extremely brutal technique used by Sasuke Uchiha. He uses Susanoo's giant hand to grab and crush his opponent, making it one of the most terrifying ways a ninja can die in Naruto. The way it works is very straightforward, and that's what makes it so scary. Sasuke doesn't need a special weapon or complicated energy. He just grabs the enemy with one of Susanoo's massive hands and squeezes. Susanoo's hand is made of chakra that's as hard as diamond and big enough to hold a full-grown person like a tiny insect. There's nothing flashy here, but deadly energy. This is how Sasuke finished off Danzo. He even developed Susanoo from ribcage to skeleton to give it more power, but Danzo survived by using Izanagi. Susanoo Fist. Susanoo Fist is a basic, chakra-saving version of Susanoo attacks. Instead of summoning the full Susanoo body, the user only creates part of it, just a ribcage, usually just an arm. Many Uchiha use this in fast fights when they need a strong attack without wasting too much chakra. Here's how it works. The user forms a partial Susanoo arm, typically from the shoulder to the hand, and throws a punch with huge power. The arm still shows the chakra color and style of the Uchiha using it, but it's semi-transparent and incomplete. Even though it's only part of Susanoo, its strength can break through solid walls or send a heavy opponent flying dozens of meters. This is a single target attack meant to push back or stun an enemy at a critical moment. Its fast activation and low chakra costs make it ideal for surprise close-range combat. The one who used this move is Itachi, and look, his Susanoo's arm has 6 fingers. Susanoo Great Fireball Technique. Susanoo Great Fireball Technique is an upgraded attack that combines the Uchiha clan's classic fire-style ninjutsu with the full power of complete body Susanoo. Basically, this is a supercharged version of the regular Great Fireball technique that every Uchiha knows. Instead of breathing fire from their own mouth, the user channels their fire chakra through Susanoo and shoots it from the mouth of the giant chakra beast. The fireballs keep their traditional round, bright red-orange shape, but now they're enormous. Each one can be the size of a house, and in extreme cases, as big as a tailed beast. Seeing a huge Susanoo blast dozens of these fireballs at once looks like a deadly fireworks show. It's a wide-range attack that can hit multiple targets at once or cover a large area in flames. The fireballs don't explode on impact, they deal damage from extreme heat and massive momentum. Opponents might push them back if strong enough, but they create constant pressure because they don't disappear immediately. This technique also has advanced tactical uses. The user can shoot fireballs into the sky to form storm clouds, setting up for moves like Kirin. Susanoo Tsukumo. Susanoo Tsukumo is an exclusive technique of Shisui Uchiha, one of the most talented Uchiha in history. When Shisui summons the upper body of his green Susanoo, its ribcage opens up to reveal the chest cavity, from which he fires a barrage of massive green chakra needles at incredible speed. The way Tsukumo works shows Shisui's unique fighting style compared to other Uchiha. While most Susanoo users rely on swords, bows, or heavy weapons, Shisui chooses needles as his weapon. These needles are made of pure chakra in the green color of his Susanoo, each several meters long and sharp like a spear. The needles are shot from Susanoo's chest cavity after the ribcage opens, creating a striking and intimidating visual as dozens of glowing green needles fly out like a storm. Tsukumo is a wide-range attack designed to overwhelm opponents with sheer numbers and speed. Instead of focusing all power on a single strike, Shisui spreads the attack across many smaller but extremely fast and precise strikes. This technique is especially effective for breaking enemy formations or handling multiple targets at once. While a single needle might not be strong enough to kill a top-tier ninja, dozens of them coming at once force even elite opponents to focus on dodging and defending. Tengai Shinsei. Tengai Shinsei is Madara Uchiha's ultimate technique, one so powerful that the first time he used it, the battlefield froze in sheer terror. This isn't just a regular Susanoo attack, it combines Susanoo with massive gravitational control, almost like it goes beyond normal ninjutsu. Gaara even said it's god-level power, and he wasn't exaggerating. Here's how it works. Madara performs 3 hand seals simultaneously with himself and his Susanoo to pull huge meteors from the upper atmosphere and drop them onto a specific point on the ground. We're talking about rocks hundreds of meters wide, big enough to block out the sky. The meteors are almost perfectly spherical, and their massive weight plus the speed of free fall creates insane kinetic energy. When the first meteor hits, it can destroy a large part of an army and send shockwaves felt dozens of kilometers away. The scariest part isn't the first meteor, it's that Madara can summon more right after. If someone somehow stops the first one, he can drop a second meteor along the same path to smash into the first, creating a massive explosion that ensures both meteors hit the target. This makes enemy defenses useless. The destruction scale of Tengai Shinsei is city level. It can flatten entire areas in seconds, and even Madara's complete Susanoo can be destroyed in the process. This is a finishing move designed to wipe out not just one target, but entire armies. Yasaka Magatama. Yasaka Magatama is a long-range attack that any Susanoo user can perform using the giant chakra hands of their Susanoo. It sounds simple, but this is one of the deadliest long-range weapons in a Susanoo's arsenal. Even Itachi Uchiha, one of the greatest ninja geniuses, said Yasaka Magatama is his strongest long-range attack. And when someone like Itachi says it's the strongest, you know it's seriously dangerous. The technique is made entirely from pure chakra, shaped into curved Magatama beads. What makes it so special is its flexibility. It can take different forms depending on the fight. The most common version is 3 Magatama linked together by a chakra circle, formed between Susanoo's hands or from just one hand. When launched, this cluster spins at incredible speed like a giant shuriken, flying straight at the target and causing a massive explosion on impact. The force is strong enough to flatten a wide area and break through most defenses, but that's just one version. Yasaka Magatama can also appear as a long chain of countless Magatama connected by chakra threads between Susanoo's hands. When fired, they separate and turn into many individual chakra bullets, raining down on the enemy in a wide, hard-to-dodge attack. The user can even adjust the size of the Magatama depending on the space, from small ones for tight areas to giant ones that can tear through mountains. The strategy behind Yasaka Magatama is clear. It's a long-range attack meant to overwhelm opponents with sheer power. It can end battles quickly, break through strong defenses, or create safe distance against dangerous close-range enemies. Yasaka Magatama, Tailed Beast Noka. Yasaka Magatama, Tailed Beast Noka, is a super rare teamwork ninjutsu that combines the long-range powers of 3 legendary warriors: Itachi Uchiha's Yasaka Magatama, Naruto Uzumaki's Wind Release, Rasen Shuriken, and Killer Bee's Tailed Beast Ball. This is the only time in history these 3 ultimate powers have come together in a single attack. All 3 energies are launched at the same time toward one point, creating an unbelievably destructive attack. The scale of this attack is insane. It's strong enough to completely destroy Chibaku Tensei, one of the Rinnegan's most terrifying defensive and control techniques. This is clearly a finishing move designed to break a deadlock when facing an enemy too powerful for a single fighter. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.